Hello, sir.
Haji,
Ah, sir.
Namaskar, sir. Morning.
I am audible?
Yeah,
Yes, sir. You are
Yes,
very
you
much
are audible.
audible.
Okay.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you,
please.
sir. Yeah, yeah. Good morning to all the delegates and our today's chief guest, Dr. Naveen Seth, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Gujarat Technological University. Our guest of honor, Dr. Sachin Vernekar, sir, Dean, Faculty of Management Studies, Bharati Vidyapit, and Director IMD. Our principal, sir, Dr. Atmaram Pawar, sir. Our vice principals, Dr. Varsha Pokharkar, Dr. Jannavi Rao, all the delegates, and the resource person for this FTB. I take this opportunity to wish you all a happy new year and welcome you on behalf of AICT Atal program and Pune College of Pharmacy for this 5 days online FDP on leadership and excellence. Today we have 3 leaders for our program inauguration ceremony who have not only excelled themselves but also have created leaders and have motivated them towards excellence. So we are fortunate to have the first FDP program hosted by Pune College of Pharmacy under Bharati Vidyapit deemed to be university. Our agenda for today's inauguration ceremony will be the opening remarks will be given by our principal, sir, with the overview followed by the coordinator, Dr. Savita Yadav, and the inauguration and keynote address by Honorable Dr. Naveen Seth, sir, with the guest of honor, Dr. Sachin Vernekar, sir, followed by the vote of thanks.
yeah. So,
Sir,
behalf of
uh, we have our principal, sir, Dr. Atmaram Pawar, sir. He is a professor of pharmaceutics at Pune College of Pharmacy, who has promoted community pharmacy practice, specifically created positive environment for the growth of pharmacy program. He's an academician with more than a dozen of books, including the novel book on modern dispensing and pharmacy. He has 100 plus international papers with a H index of 31. His academic expertise is appreciated in the form of nomination as a member for PharmD and BPharm courses at Pharmacy Council of India. Sir believes in a system-driven team as a tool of working, and his growth model is institutional development through growth of individual, which we witness daily. He's a recipient of 11 prestigious awards that includes the international award, which he recently received on healthcare leadership by World Health and Wellness Congress, along with the IPA fellowship, the prestigious fellowship in the pharmacy profession, what he had received. Sir, I request you to please proceed for the welcome address and the
thank you.
opening
Thank you,
remarks.
Vivida. So, it is very pleasant day for us that we are having the Professor Naveen Seth, the Vice Chancellor, Gujarat Technical University with us as the chief guest. So, it is the very pleasant day and the pleasant start for this AICTE FDP on leadership. And as the Savita said, so we have the two great leaders, I can say. So one is in the form of our chief guest, another is the form of in the guest of honor. So I welcome Professor Seth sir, the Vice Chancellor, JTU, as the chief guest for this function, and Dr. Sachin Vernekar, Dean of Management, the Bharati Vidyapit, and working at national level for promotion of the management. So I welcome on behalf of Bharati Vidyapit deemed to be university in Pune College of Pharmacy, the vice principals of the college, Dr. Pokarkar, Dr. Rao, and the hard-working the team of this faculty development program, the coordinator, Dr. Savita and Dr. Vivida. So it is a very pleasant day to welcome you all on behalf of Bharati Vidyapit, Pune College of Pharmacy. So and this college, which is established in 1981 as the primary first college, pioneer college in this region. So which is the component of Bharati Vidyapit deemed to be university, which is established on April 1996. Actually, the Bharati Vidyapit, which is the parent body, which is established by our Dr. Patangraoji Kadam, great leader, on 10th May 1964, and considering the excellence in the academics and the research, we got the deemed to be status in the 1996. So on behalf of these all three organizations, I welcome you all. Specifically, Naveen Seth sir, who is the leader, in the pharmacy, not now in the pharmacy, in the whole academic, the component, and the big leader in the Gujarat as well as national level. So, sir, what I seen in the last before few years, I visited the Gujarat. At that time, I seen the development of Gujarat University. Specifically, sir, taken the hard work to establish complete structure of the university. So starting from all the bodies to the achieving that 12 and 2F approval from the UGC, getting a grand land from a government. So all this big work is done by the sir. And now he is in the second term of that Gujarat University as a vice chancellorship and doing excellent for development of Gujarat in that form of the education. So we are happy that there are around about 400 colleges under that university. Out of that, only 60 are from pharmacy, but our vice chancellor of that university is from pharmacy. So it's a great thing. So we are leading and we are giving the line to the higher technical education and technical education in the Gujarat by the pharmacist. And sir have the very great contribution in the pharmacy also. So at national level, he is working in different organizations, including PCI. And what I seen, the sir's role in the PCI actually is trying to streamline is the BPharm syllabus, what is that is implemented by the PCI under the vision of the sir. Definitely, the problems in the syllabus also will get over. And sir is thinking to have a flexibility in the syllabus. He is believing the interactive teaching. So what I learned from the sir within a 1 or 2 visit is a greatness of that sir. And I welcome sir for this function for in the Bharati Vidyapit virtually in the Bharati Vidyapit campus. So and I welcome Vernekar sir for his leadership in the university and at national level. So I always happy to speak about the college and our leadership. So we are in the Bharati Vidyapit, who is leaded by the Honorable Patangraoji Kadam at the age of 19. So just after completion of 10th, the person without visiting any foreign country, without visiting America, he thought to have the private type of university, that is a Bharati Vidyapit University, which is not the traditional university, but is the university. And at that time, he wrote in the preamble at the age of 19 in 1964 that the Bharati Vidyapit will get converted into the one university. And we are happy here. We are the part of Bharati Vidyapit deemed to be university, which is the vision of our great visionary founder, Dr. Patangraoji Kadam. Really, the work in the education is not important much, but work in the social transformation is important. He made the education as a tool for social transformation. He joined the rural part with the urban India, and we are a part of that legacy. The Dr. Patangraoji Kadam is our the Shraddheya Shraddhasthan. And our pharmacy component at the university is again led by our Chancellor, Sir Dr. Shivaji Rao Kadam. You know, sir, his working style, and really he developed the pharmacy not in the Maharashtra but at a national level. So nowadays we are have the great leader Dr. Vishwajit Kadam and our Chancellor, Sir Dr. Manik Rao Salunke, and we are working under guidance of our former principal Dr. K.R. Mahdi. So this college have all the accreditation, like it is on the 22nd rank in the NRIF, 3 times accredited by NAC and NBA with highest grades, and also it is a ISO certified institute. So this college, as I said, it is the Grantinud Institute of Maharashtra, established in 1981, and we all have the all the credentials from the UGC, AICTE, or the all the components, including that is 12 2F and 12B certifications we have from 1994 roundabout to this college. And also for the university, under the EICT, we have the QIP cell, IAPC cell, EDC cells, and we are working with the industry through our annex units. So we have the FDA approved public testing laboratory to check the quality control of all the drugs and cosmetics, including herbal. And we also have the food testing laboratory, so which is working for mainly farmers. Our strength is our faculty. We have the almost 60 above 60 faculties, almost 90% are the PhD holders and the researchers. So among this, we are having a very good infrastructure also. So 45,000 square feet research wing we are have. So where we have more than 13 crore rupees equipment, and plus for a pharmacy we have the 1,000 plus bedded Bharati Vidyapit hospital. So our main strain from 1982 only. So college is established in 1981. But in this college, research wing is started, research lab is started in 1982. And where now we are having the strength in the research in the pharmaceutical formulation, drug synthesis, the pharmacological testing, biotechnological part, cognitive part, and including pharmacy practice component. So we have the art of state infrastructure, including the high-end instrumentation like GCMS, MS, ICP-MS. So for we are working for blood testing as well as for food testing, pesticide testing. So our research component is high. It is due to the research project what we received is more than 200, and the grant received are more than 20 crores. We have published more than 1,000 international public articles. The patents 53, and the number of students who got a PhD from this college are more than 150. We have the tie-up with the industry. We have the tie-up with the universities, and working hard for industry now. So in addition to that, we have set up the skill development, that is skilled PCP, to promote the incubation and the skill. And we are working with the management college in this area in the innovation part. So our college is recognized in almost all the parts of India due to the many reasons, and one of these reason is we have the faculty members, so who are in the 2% scientist rank, which is published globally. So in this way, so this is about short about Pune College of Pharmacy and Bharati Vidyapit, and very happy to welcome you, sir, Seth sir and Vernikar sir, for this function. All the best for Savita and Vivida. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for introducing and welcoming our guest delegates and giving a very nice introduction about the FDP and our college also. Now I request Savita madam to kindly give a brief overview about the Atal FDP, 5 days online Atal FDP. Madam, please.
Thank you, Vivida. Good morning to all of you. I welcome today's chief guest, Dr. Naveen Seth, Sir, Vice Chancellor, Gujarat Technological University, and Dr. Sachin Vernikar, Sir, Dean Faculty of Management Studies and Director of IMED. I am grateful to our Principal in charge, Dr. Atmaram Pawar, Sir, for encouraging me to design and apply for this Atal FDP in the thrust area of life skill management. Last 10 months, we all have been going through a tough situation of COVID-19. The education field is one of the areas where there has been a lot of confusion and chaos for academics, examination, admission. Everything has been completely hampered in this duration. This situation has underlined the necessity of life skill management for each and every teacher, irrespective of the discipline. In this context, we had designed this FDP on leadership and excellence so that we can imbibe professional leadership skills to address the new challenges in academics in an excellent way. This is 5 days FDP. We'll have different sessions related to use of the management skills, and it is delivered by Dr. Sachin Bernikar. Team building and motivation, Dr. Jayant Oak sir. The session which is delivered on this FDP, that is based on the interactive sessions, that is interactive teaching through problem solving and critical thinking approach by Dr. Atmaram Pawar sir. Character building by retired commander Mr. Mukund Joglekar sir. Knowledge management by Dr. Ajit More sir. Emotional intelligence by Dr. Shikha ma'am. Personality development by Mrs. Lavina ma'am. Stress management by Dr. Professor Satish Kevkar sir. Time management by Dr. Satyanarayan sir, and build up your skill confidence by Anjali Sharma ma'am. Leadership qualities by Sachin Arekar sir, and the problem solving skills by Mrs. Vaishali Kamath ma'am, and the use of ICT for the time management by Dr. Baljit Kaur ma'am. And there is a one special session which is there on the health and happiness by Mr. Prasad Gaikwad from Art of Living Foundation. We will having Mr. Dr. Mahesh Burande, Director IPR for our valedictory function, and followed by mandatory online test for completion of this FDP. I hope all the delegates will gain professional and life skill on the topic of leadership for this 5 days Atal FDP. So I welcome you all on behalf of Atal Academy and Pune College of Pharmacy. Our PCP team will try our best to give maximum benefits from this FDP, and I hope for your cooperation and attendance during this FDP. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Savita ma'am, for the concise scheduled discussion with our delegates and the panelists. I now would like to introduce our today's chief guest, Dr. Naveen Seth sir, who is Vice Chancellor of Gujarat Technological University since 2016. Sir is an extremely educationalist, an excellent leader, administrator, and also good researcher. He has served as a mentor and chairman of various committees of UGC, AICT, WST, Gujarat, and several universities of India. His research interests include clinical drugs, further drug standardization. He has good involvement in R&D with 100 plus publications, many presentations at national international conferences, and of course, he has been a guest speaker to many sessions. Till date, 28 research scholars have completed their doctoral course under his guidance, and right now, 4 of them are pursuing their PhD. He is a recipient of many prestigious international national awards. To name a few, he has been recently awarded with Vice Chancellor of the Year 2020 award by International Chamber of Commerce, Industry, New Delhi. He is an honorary ICD fellow at he was awarded with that fellowship at 26th ICD conference, Ahmedabad. He also has received Lifetime Achievement Award with the recent one by Pune University, Karnataka. So on behalf of AICT, Atal Academy, and Pune College of Pharmacy, I would like to welcome you to this to the inaugural function of 5 days online FDP on leadership and experience in the first area of lifestyle management. Sir, I would like you to deliver your keynote address and inaugurate our faculty development program on leadership and experience. So I kindly request you, sir, to deliver your keynote address.
Namaskar, very good morning. I'm audible?
Sir. Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah.
You're audible, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for a detailed introduction. Respected the principal, Dr. Atmaram ji, the 2 days guest of honor, Sachin Bernikar ji, the Shavita Yadav, all other faculties, and those who join virtually in this FDP. Very first, I congratulate the organizer, particularly the team of Pune College of Pharmacy, Bharati Vidyapit, for organizing and selecting this particular topic of the FDP. Generally, most of the FDP, they are the subject related that I have seen. But the team of your college have selected the leadership and excellence. Very, very important topic. Because in such a scenario, when there is a discussion of the National Education Policy 2020, there are lot of reforms suggested in that National Education Policy after 34 years. And drastic changes. Sometimes even the mindset is not ready to see all these reforms suggested. So in this situation of the education, the leadership is very, very important. The quality of the leadership is very, very important. I am from the Gujarat Technological University. It is already introduced by the principal and the madam. So suppose I have 457 colleges. Previously it was more than 500 colleges, but last year government has approved some private universities. So some colleges were deflated from us, and so presently 457 colleges, all engineering colleges, all polytechnic, all pharmacy colleges, management colleges, architect, they are affiliated with my university, the state university, and jurisdiction all over the Gujarat. Suppose when this pandemic, there is a declaration by the government for the lockdown. On very first day, we have an online meeting of all academic, our institutes, our principals, faculties and deans, and all affiliated colleges, principals and faculties, about 17,000. And we have trained them for the online classes on 25th March itself. Means on the very first day, we have surveyed our teachers. Only 3% teachers before 25th March, they are using the online platform. Only 3% out of 17,000 teachers. But we have given all different tools available online, free tools, paid tools, and they are aware of the different tools, and all are transferred immediately on the online mode, and successfully the whole period was passed on, and the education is continued till today online. And not only that, we have conducted the exam of all our 4.5 lakh students online, and that is also successfully completed. In short, the leadership qualities are important. So leadership does not mean by a position. Leadership by their own personal qualities. We know that Mahatma Gandhi ji is a leader. He don't have any position. We know that the number of striving for a leadership, but they are not succeed. But Gandhiji is a successful leader by their own qualities inside. So leader has a clear vision. Suppose in your case, your university is established by a competent leader, Patangeji. So the vision is very clear, and that's why your institute have a name, fame, not only in India, outside the India also, by the quality of a leader and the vision which established this university, your university. So it provide a clear vision and share it many times as possible to develop a clear understanding. So whenever the vision with a leader, but it must be percolated to the all persons, those who are working in that organization. Means that and that any leader can be succeed, their goal and their vision can be achieved if it is a participatory management. So whenever for any task you allow your employees, allow your faculty to participate in decision making process. So you are very clear with your decision, but the participation of your employees, your faculties of your organization is very, very important. Otherwise, they will work by your order, but only by hands and legs, not by the heart and head. So, to achieve the goal, whenever the employees, subordinate, they are working with the heart and head, he never uh, keep it aside. He will achieve the goal till he is working without any hindrance. उसको कोई थकावट नहीं लगती है, because he himself understand that this is also my goal, not the goal of a leader. So the whole team is working, he himself is working to achieve the goal. Second thing, there are so many tasks and we are working hard, the whole team is working hard, but to take a responsibility. It may be a failure, it may be a success, but the leader quality, particularly whenever there is failure, that is very important. You remember the incidents of Chandrayaan 2, when the chairman ISRO, Shivanji, the whole team is there, and our honorable Prime Minister is there, but it was a failure at some stage. The Shivan was crying, but our Prime Minister is there, our honorable Prime Minister. It is our responsibility. Yes, you have done the very good work. And the whole team, he just motivate the whole team and keep out a means to take a responsibility. Whenever there is failure is very important. And whenever there is success, pass on to the whole team. The credit to be passed on to the whole team. So whenever we are discussing about the leader, I always tell our subordinate or tell everyone that you keep and remember Ganpati ji. Our Ganpati, God Ganpati, he is a leader of a God. But you see the structure of Ganpati, very big ear, means the leader is here, everything from a very class 4 employees to the class 1 employees, everything is here, because the feedback is very, very important. Eyes are very small, means the leader has the microscopic observation of the whole organization. What happened, that type of the vision, how to be a leader. And you see the stomach, the middle part, very big. Means he hear everything, he see everything, but keep inside. And then he take the decision. So leader, always remember God Ganpati. Yes, hear everyone. See microscopically. Keep with you the whole feedback and everything which you observed.
Sir, your mic is mute. Hello, sir.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So I say that a leader is always able to see something which is not other people's able to see. He is able to do something which is not able to do by others. That type of a vision, that type of a capacity. So I think the topic which described by the Shavita, that all different topics that you covered, the experts with you in this FDP, and definitely this those who are participating, it will be very useful whenever there is, when India is on a stage where the new education policy is there and there is a total transformation in the education sector, and India will be a leader. Previously, it was the leader in Takshashila Nalanda time. The students from all over the world coming here, and you see the present position. Because after 1930, you see there is no Nobel Prize by any Indian. No Nobel Prize by any Indian. Particularly, there are some Indians, they have received the Nobel Prize, but they basically from India, they studied outside there and then they received the Nobel Prize like Corona and other thing. There are some Nobel Prize received by the Indian, but they are on not on a this particular on science related subjects, but they are on a peace prize by Mother Teresa or by Satyarthi, who is working socially for a children. So they have received. But as far as the science is concerned, the last Nobel Prize in 1930 by C.V. Raman, he worked in physics. So we are lag behind comparatively, but now I think when this national education policy implemented fully, and definitely India will gain the same fame and name, and it will be a Vishwaguru. But in all such transformation, the leader, either he may be a principal, he may be a vice chancellor, the leadership quality, that is very important. I thanks to the organizer, particularly the principal Atmaramji and the whole team of the college for inviting me and to allow me to interact with the all virtually who join in this FDP. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for delivering an excellent talk and underlining the necessity of visionary approach, clear understanding, the need to put our heart and head to achieve the goals, taking responsibilities, the need of open appreciation, and credit sharing. So the best thing of your talk was the example what you have given from Ganpati Bappa, and we also learned from the disciplines the blessings of Ganpati Bappa along with your good wishes. We will definitely succeed and convey the best on our FDP.
Thank you. Thank you.
We will definitely convey our best during this online FDP. Now I request I welcome Dr. Sachin Vernikar, sir, who is our guest of honor.
Thank you.
At the inauguration ceremony of our 5 days online FDP on leadership and excellence. Dr. Sachin Vernikar, sir, is a Dean, Faculty of Management Studies, Bharati Vidyapeeth, and Director of IMED, Pune. He has pursued his academics till doctoral research from Shivaji University, Kolhapur. He has a rich experience of 36 years in academics, administration, and of course leadership. His research interests include marketing, human resource management, and entrepreneurship development. He has more than 69 publications in peer-reviewed journals, 7 papers presented at various conferences. He has worked as editor for 7 books. He is a expert committee member for AICT, UGC, DEC, NBA, and many other national committees. He was expert panelist on DD National and Lok Sabha channel. He's a recipient of prestigious awards and honors, which, just to name a few of them, Maharaja Yashwantrao Holkar Award, International Speaker Award by Rapport Bangladesh, Meri Delhi Puraskar at the hands of Lieutenant Governor of Delhi. So we welcome you on behalf of Pune College of Pharmacy for the inauguration ceremony, and I request you to kindly deliver your address, the inaugural address.
Thank you, Dr. Vivida. It is said, one man makes the difference, the leader. As very rightly said by Honorable Chief Guest, Honorable Vice Chancellor, that one man makes the difference, the leader. He is a source of inspiration for every one of us. He talked about Mahatma Gandhiji and many great leaders. And Mahatma Gandhiji, Subhash Chandra Bose, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, they made a difference to India, to each one of us. Election Commissioner T.N. Session made a difference to all of us as far as elections in India are concerned. Now we lead by an example. The whole world is looking at India and the transparent election process that we have had. When it comes to Bharati Vidyapeeth, Dr. Pawar talked about our Bharati Vidyapeeth. We are a family. I congratulate Dr. Pawar and the entire team of Pharmacy College for organizing these FDP, AICT, Atal FDP. We have seen a great leader in Atal Bihari Vajpayee sir. We have seen great leader in Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi, and now our Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. All they have made a difference. When it comes to Bharati Vidyapeeth, one of the best institutions in India, educational institutions, I would say. At the age of 19, Dr. Pawar very likely said, our founder, Dr. Patangraoji Kadam, started Bharati Vidyapeeth. He made a difference to all of us working in Bharati Vidyapeeth. He made a difference to crores of people in India. He made a difference to the place where there was no water, a place like Sonsal and other areas. He is a social leader, a great social entrepreneur. We badly miss him. He is a global leader, I would say, because you name the city in the world, and we have the students of Bharati Vidyapeeth there. So leadership is very, very important, very rightly said by Honorable Vice Chancellor. Because every manager, every director, every principal, every Vice Chancellor, every Prime Minister needs to be a leader. Out of authority, they may make people work. Because of the authority that I have as a director, people will listen to me. I will order, they have to listen. But am I a good leader? Because leadership is different. All managers are expected to be the leaders. But are they? Because leadership is altogether different thing. Leadership, if you define, it is an action of leading the organization. It is action of leading some people. So we are all leading. But because I'm director, because Pawar sir is the principal, because Prime Minister sir has got his authority, people will listen to him because of the authority. But what is more important, when we lose this authority, will the same people follow me? Mahatma Gandhi ji, Subhash Chandra Bose ji, or all such great people, they were leaders. And the whole India, the whole world has been following them. Jim Collins, I happened to read a book last week, Good to Great by Jim Collins. He's a business researcher and he is a business leader. He studied 1,435 companies in 40 years. He compared the data of 1,435 companies in 40 years. You just imagine the patience, the hard work, the commitment of this man. For 40 years, he studied 1,435 companies and he wanted to find out which are the good companies and which are the great companies. That is, his book name is Good to Great. And he found out of these 1,435 companies, only 11 happen to be great companies. Only 11. We in India have great companies. We have so many good organizations. We have many good companies. We have good managers. We have good teachers. We have good. But how many are great? How many companies are great in India? How many are great leaders? So the journey from good to great is very difficult journey. Many of us, because good, what Jim Collins says, good is the enemy of great. The moment I'm declared as a good director, the moment somebody is declared as a good teacher, he stops working. The complacency comes. He stops contributing. He says, I'm good. I got a certificate. I got the International Speaker Award. Fine, I'm a good speaker. Finished. The journey stops. So 1,435 companies he studied and just 11 companies found to be great. And what was his definition of great? It, according to him, for 15 years, the companies which independent of the industry, which showed excellent results in the stock market, were said to be great. We generally ask two questions to every organization, whether it is educational or business. Is your organization growing or it is growing old? If you have a good leader heading that organization will never grow old. Bharati Vidyapeeth is one of the examples. It has been now 64, more than 55 years, 56 years we have spent. It is as young as it was in 1964. It is because of the great leadership. India, Seth sir very rightly said, we Indians are the best in terms of IQ, intelligence quotient. We Indians are the best in terms of the emotional quotient, spiritual quotient, competition quotient. And this pandemic COVID-19 has proved that we Indians are equally good in adversity quotient. We fought this pandemic effectively. The mortality rate in this pandemic, you must have seen it, is just 1.5%. Now the number of cases has come down to just 17 to 18,000 at national level. Vaccine has come, and we Indians, the leadership of India, has proved to the world, has told to the world that yes, there are vaccines developed by we Indians as well. There are 2 vaccines which are made in India. So adversity quotient also we Indians are the guest. And if you see, every multinational company, while appointing their CEO or managing director, they look for Indians first. Because of our IQ, because of our emotional quotient, because of our spiritual quotient, because of our competition quotient, and because of our adversity quotient, we Indians are preferred to be the leaders for any organization. And we have been proving that. So Jim Collins says that only 11 companies, even in India, Tatas, are said to be a great company. So what makes a great company? To make a great company, to make a great organization from good to great, we need great leadership. Now, who is a great leader? Leadership, my definition of leadership is a leader who is steering the ship, that is ship, which is made up of, which has all disciplined people, disciplined actions, and disciplined thought. If there are disciplined people in any organization, if there are disciplined thought in those people, and if there are disciplined actions in those organizations, so this was the common factor which Mr. Jim Collins found in those 11 organizations. Why Tatas are great? Why Narayan Murthy's the TCS company of Tata is great? Why Narayan Murthy's Infosys is great? Why these organizations have become great? Because they gave equal value to the human beings. A great leader will have excellent conceptual skill, visionary thinking. He will have, or she will have, great HR skills, human relation skills, and very, very important, the HR skill will make him a great. Narayan Murthy ji very rightly said once in one of his speeches, IQ, intelligent quotient, contributes 10% to your success, but the emotional quotient, it is 90%. Your ability to get along with others, your ability to motivate your subordinates, that's very important. Why Bharati Vidyapeeth is growing? Because the great leaders like Dr. Patangarao Kadam, followed by Dr. Shivaji Rao Kadam, and now Dr. Vishwajit Ji Kadam we have as a secretary, and we have Dr. Manik Rauji Salunke as the Vice Chancellor. I'm given 10 minutes to speak in this particular, because I have one more speech for an hour as a resource person. As a guest of honor, I was supposed to speak for 10 minutes, one minute is left. So I just want to tell everybody, each one of us can be a great leader. We have to inculcate those qualities. And a leader is a dealer in hope. A good leader is dealer in hope. Now this pandemic, every countryman is looking at the Prime Minister for some hope when the vaccine is coming. Are we able to control this? The economy is contracted by 25%. People have lost jobs. There is a sadness everywhere. The whole world is looking at their prime ministers, their leaders. So this is very important here. That leader has to be a dealer in hope. So they has to give hope. And even if he doesn't have plan, he has to say, I have the plan. I have the plan. Don't worry, I am with you. I'll take. And he should have, or she should have, plan A fails, plan B. Plan B fails, plan C. And he should be prepared to face all challenges. He or she should be prepared to take the risk. And if the leader doesn't take the risk, that organization is gone. So if any organization is to grow, whether it is a primary school or pharmacy college or management college or any university for that matter, or any economy for that matter, it is a leader. So the leader should not be corrupt. The leader should be like Loh Purush, like Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. And such FDPs are very, very important. I congratulate Dr. Pawar, Vividha, Savita, and entire team of Pharmacy College. They are doing a great job. Very nice subject they have chosen. Leadership and excellence. Without good leadership, without good team, there can be no excellence. My 10 minutes are over. I congratulate you all for an excellent organizing of this virtual FDP. I don't call it virtual because we can see each other, we can interact with each other, we can see Dr. Pawar smiling, Vividha smiling, Savita smiling, and a great leader, a Vice Chancellor, two-time Vice Chancellor, Seth sir was our chief guest. I really like this speech. I am very much happy to be a part of this particular FDP. I'm looking forward for my next speech. After 10-15 minutes, it is on management skills. So leadership, we have to develop leaders. We have to develop the youth. If we build the youth for the future, India is going to have a great future. And I tell you, last one sentence, we Indians have a great future. India will be third largest economy by 2050. We will outsmart China because it is only India जो सिर्फ यदि कोई चाइना को आईना दिखा सकता है, सिर्फ इंडिया दिखा सकता है. और हमने ये शुरुआत की है. Now vaccine developed by China and vaccine developed by India. People, the whole world is looking for. Already Malaysia, Indonesia, Brazil has ordered for vaccine from India. So we are showing that we are going to be the leaders in this world. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Keep smiling.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your excellent session on leadership. You underlined the various qualities of leadership to excel from good to great with different examples. And we are very much eager to listen to your session on management skills, followed by the inauguration session. Thank you very much, sir. I will proceed towards to propose my vote of thanks. So on behalf of Atal Academy and Pune College of Pharmacy, I express my words of gratitude towards our chief guest, Honorable VC, Professor Dr. Naveen Seth, our guest of honor, Dr. Sachin Vernikar, sir, for gracing and blessing the inaugural function of 5 days online Atal FDP on leadership and excellence. I take this opportunity to thank Dr. Ravindra Kumar Soni, Director Atal, Dr. Giridhar Lal Garg, Assistant Director Atal, and Gaurav Singh for giving us this opportunity, guidance to conduct Atal FDP, and of course, the sponsorship of conducting the online Atal FDP. I'm thankful to our principal in charge, Dr. Atmanam Pawar sir, Vice Principal, Dr. Varsha Pokharkar, Dr. Jannavi Rao, my teaching, non-teaching colleagues for encouraging and supporting us to organize this FTB program. I'm grateful to Dr. Vernikar sir, Dr. Baljit Kaur and his entire team of IMED for their technical and professional
Madam,
support.
excuse me.
Yes, sir.
excuse me, the Baljeet is waiting to put us all in classroom, virtual classroom for a photograph.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Please request Honorable Vice Chancellor, Chief Guest, to
Yes,
put
yes.
on his camera so that we
Yes,
all
sir.
can be in the same frame.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's great.
So I request everyone to switch on their cameras.
All those who are listening to us, this is our attendance, and we will know who was actually listening to us.
Yeah.
Don't move.
Great. So
Set,
we
sir.
are expecting more attendance.
You want Vice Chancellor sir also, the same
Sir,
sir. Please request him. ठीक है.
So I think he's not in the panel.
It's okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Screenshot here.
Done. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you all for switching on your camera and showing your presence.
Yes, thank you, everyone. Thank you, all the delegates and panelists. I'll continue with my vote of thanks. I'm grateful to our ICT department, Bharati Vidyapeeth University, especially Mayur Shah and Prashant Mondve, who has given us technical support with Microsoft Teams. I am also thankful to our PhD and PG students for their continuous efforts and later working to organize this FTB successfully. Last but not the least, I'm thankful to our participants for showing huge response in this FDP on leadership and excellence. I'm sure that all the delegates will have a good learning experience and we will have excellent leaders getting developed for professional excellence and student benefit. Thank you, everyone. And we will shortly, after 5 minutes, we will be joining for a session by Dr. Sachin Vernikar, sir. So we'll have a 5 minutes break and immediately we will join for... Don't leave the meeting, we will continue after 5 minutes.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Pawar sir, and all of you. Thank you.
Thank
So
you.
I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So a very good afternoon to all. On behalf of Bharati Vidyapeeth deemed to be University, Pune College of Pharmacy, I welcome you all to the valedictory function of AICTE sponsored Faculty Development Program on Leadership and Excellence. Today we have with us as chief guest Dr. Mahesh Burande sir, Director, Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Pune, Dr. Atmaram Pawar sir, in charge principal, Pune College of Pharmacy, Dr. Janhavi Rao ma'am, vice principal, Pune College of Pharmacy, and Dr. Varsha Pokharkar ma'am, vice principal, Pune College of Pharmacy. The agenda for the valedictory function will be as follows. We will have introductory remarks from our in charge principal, Dr. Pawar sir, which will be followed by the summary of the FDP by the coordinator, Dr. Savita Yadav ma'am, the valedictory address by our chief guest, Dr. Burande sir. We will also have a short feedback session from some of the delegates of the program, and then finally the concluding of the program. Moving forward, I would like to give a brief introduction to our principal in charge, Dr. Atmaram Pawar sir.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sir, I request you to kindly move forward with your introductory remarks then. Would have loved to read out your introduction, sir.
Not necessary, not necessary. Okay, so it's a very good afternoon, and it's a pleasant, very pleasant to welcome my guru, Dr. Mahesh Burande sir, who was the faculty of this college, who dreamed to develop this college as number one, and he is one of the leaders who contributed in the development of Pune pharmacy also, and at national level, all pharmacy profession. So I can say the person having WBC, RBC and pharmacy flowing in the blood is a Dr. Mahesh Burande sir. So welcome sir for this valedictory function and thank you for accepting our invitation. So Vice Principal Dr. Rao, Dr. Pokarkar, and most important is the coordinator of this AICT FDP, Dr. Savita Yadav, and co-coordinator Dr. Vivida the Preeti. So it is a very pleasant 1 week where we inaugurated this FDP, where the chief guest was Vice Chancellor Sir Naveen Seth Sir, and really this is the first program which is not related to only pharmacy, and the participants are not only from pharmacy, so we are having management people, then the engineering and all this. It is a perfect blend of resource person and also the participants. And as you know, in the introductory we introduced our college. So this FDP is uh, went as per the level of the PCP also. So nice conduct and nice contribution from the resource person in the faculty. So again, once again, I welcome sir for the valedictory function. Over from my side. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. I now request Dr. Savita Yadav to kindly give an overview of the program.
Thank you, Preeti.
Unmute.
Thank you, Preeti. I, Dr. Savita Yadav, coordinator of 5 days online Atal FDP on leadership and excellence in the thrust area of life skill management. Welcome our today's chief guest, Honorable Dr. Mahesh Burande sir, Principal Dr. Atmaram Pawar sir, Vice Principal Dr. Varsha Pokarkar, Dr. Janvi Rao, Faculty of Pune College of Pharmacy, and my dear delegates. I am happy to get an opportunity to conduct 5 days this Atal FDP on important aspects of leadership and excellence. It was a great learning experience for our PCP team to organize this FDP sponsored by AICTE. For me, organizing this FDP was special as we had delegates all over the India coming from various faculties. A teacher has to play a multiple roles, be it as an academician, an administrator, researcher, mentor, coordinator, examiner, learner, and leader. Understanding our needs, Atal offer us a chance to hone our leadership skills to excel in our respective professional assignments. This FDP was inaugurated in gracious presence of experienced academicians, Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Naveen Seth and Dynamic Director Dr. Sachin Vernekar, sir, followed by his talk on management skill. Session on team building and motivation by Dr. Jayant O was excellent. Dr. Pawar sir introduced the significance of interactive teaching, and the sessions on character building by retired Commander Mukund Jogekar sir was enlightening. Dr. Ajit More introduced us to knowledge management with real life experiences. Interactive sessions by Lavina Madam, Vaishali Kamath Madam were the most dynamic ones. Dr. Anjali Sharma and Dr. Shikha Jain underlining the significance of emotional intelligence and self-confidence. Stress management, time management and use of ICT for the same by Dr. Karkar sir, Dr. Satyanarayan sir and Dr. Baljit Kaur are essential for our professional management. Dr. Sachin Airekar highlighted on qualities of a leader, and the last but the must session on health and happiness by Prasad Gaikwad help us to make us aware that 2H, that is the health and happiness, are most essential for all of us. As a leader, this is a very important for us to remember. And today we have with us Burande sir, one of the dynamic personality in the field of pharma, as chief guest for a valedictory session of this Atal FDP. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation and gracing this event. I hope all the delegates have enjoyed and learned a lot from this session. I am grateful to the chief guest, resource person, delegates, PCP team, BVDU ICT team, IMED team, my colleagues and students for supporting me in all possible ways. There were technical guilds are there, but which we'll try to sort out so that the sessions could run smoothly. Thank you, delegates, for excellent cooperation. Hope to see all becomes leaders and excellent teachers. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Savita ma'am. Moving forward, it is my great pleasure and honor to introduce today's chief guest, Dr. Mahesh Burande sir. Sir has over 38 years of rich experience in pharmacy profession as pharma consultant, trainer and academician. He has worked as pharmaceutical consultant and trainer for more than 100 pharmaceutical companies in India and abroad and conducted more than 1,000 training programs for pharma companies like Sun, Glaxo, Baxter, to name a few. He is a popular trainer for marketing, GMP, GCP, GPP, and positive attitude. He has developed innovative GMP quality, productivity, safety, and positive attitude displays, which are useful for WHO, GMP, PICS, and several other certification programs. Under his leadership as Honorary Director of the Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, IPER, which is a pioneer pharma management institute, he conducts 26 comprehensive job-oriented pharmaceutical management diplomas for pharma skill development, which are highly recognized by pharma industries and professionals. To promote the pharmacy profession in India, he served as president of the Indian Pharmaceutical Association Pune branch, as vice president of the IPA Community Pharmacy Division, and as president of the Association of Pharmaceutical Teachers of India. To promote stronger pharma academies and industry interactions, he started a public testing laboratory and manufacturing unit at the Pune College of Pharmacy, which is the first of its kind in the history of the Indian pharmaceutical education, to develop skills in pharmacy students who are doing B.Pharm. Dr. Burande sir was secretary of the 54th Indian Pharmaceutical Congress, where he was involved in inspiring and awarding the pharmacists who are doing outstanding work in the pharmacy profession. He has to his credit several awards. Just to name a few, he has the Best Young Teacher Award of the APTI, IPA Fellow, Asia Pharma Leaders, which awarded the IPER Institute as India's most promising consulting and training institute, the Drug Inspectors Welfare Association Award, Lifetime Achievement Award from Purely Chemist Forum, IAPST Pharmaceutical Professional of the Year Award, and the highest honor in the pharmacy profession to become the president of the 69th Indian Pharmaceutical Congress. With this brief introduction, I now request Burande sir to kindly address the virtual gathering.
Thanks a lot. Let me actually add my slide first so that I can continue.
नाही आज यायला पाहिजे होतं, काल दिले तिथे खाली वरून गेले खाली, बघू दुपारपर्यंत.
Screen share, yes. You are getting my slide?
Not yet, sir.
Not yet?
Yes. Yes,
okay.
Now it's visible, sir. Yes.
Okay. Thanks a lot, young and dynamic leader of Bharati Vidyapeeth Pune College of Pharmacy, recently awarded as the 5th level leadership, Dr. Atmaram Pawar, who has taken the responsibility to lead from the 2nd generation pharmacy teachers of Bharati Vidyapeeth Pune College of Pharmacy as a principal. My colleague and friends, we work together at Bharati Vidyapeeth Pune College of Pharmacy. Today, she is the vice principal and the dean of your pharmaceutical sciences, Dr. Janvi Rao. Even the vice principal and scientist of the world, Dr. Varsha Phokarkar, leading as a vice principal. I came to know Dr. Mohan Chowdhury, Professor Mohan Chowdhury is also there participating. We started actually together at the foundation level at Bharati Vidyapeeth Pune College of Pharmacy. And Dr. Savita and Dr. Vivida, both are my students. When actually they joined the pharmacy profession, today I am seeing their energy and enthusiasm in organizing this program, which we were doing maybe 25 years back. So considering the foundation which is given by Bharati Vidyapeeth Pune College of Pharmacy to me, today I feel something I have achieved. But then the topic which is given through Atal actually sponsorship for the faculty development program, it's a really a great topic. Those who really wanted to become the leader, many of you are already leaders, but those who wanted to take this leadership further in your area, I think the topic is leadership and excellence. But when I actually saw this topic, excellence always go with the leadership. And excellence gives the opportunity for the leader to excel, to explore the potential. So I have coined this leadership through excellence. Now, when we talk about the leadership, it's a very simple, clear concept which I wanted to give you. Who is a leader? Leader is always a learner. And all of you today are the learner through this program. And let me tell you that such type of programs are always useful to develop your personality as a leader. During my actually teaching career, we also underwent several programs. And one of the benefits which I got with my colleague, that I became the associate professor through the CAS because of attending such type of program, because of learning attitude which we have built. So keep listening, keep learning at any moment in the life. Be efficient. Efficiency means hard work. No substitute for the hard work, whatever the position today you have. You may be the Prime Minister of India, but the hard work is the important component at every stage, at every leadership, and at any situation in the life. So don't miss the hard work. And the attitude when we talk, I think it should be the positive. Many times I have seen many teachers attend the program for the certificate purpose. But that certificate is having no value unless and until you start implementing what you have learned. And that's why keeping this attitude in each actually program, whatever you attend, in each lecture what you deliver, each opportunity which you get will take you to the altitude in the life. And that is the A, according to me, in the leadership. D stands for dedication and mission. Dedicate yourself to the teachers, or maybe to the teaching profession, I mean to say. That means the mission should be clear in your mind, that the teachers build the nation, and you are one of them in the pharmacy profession and the education. The God has given you the opportunity to become a pharmacy teacher, and you can develop many competent pharmacists because of this attitude, hard work, knowledge, skill which you will generate. So dedicate, devote, all these are the same words in that case. And along with the discipline, you can make the things happen as a leader. Be effective. Just like, you know, when we are talking about the cricket, I think it's a 20 overs match, it's a 50 overs match, and the test match is going on. At every actually front, you should be effective in that case, so that you will be there in each and every tournament. So whether it is a 15 minutes delivery for you, or whether it is a 1 hour lecture for you, or whether it is a marathon session of 4 hours, you should be effective. And to deliver the effectiveness, I think the concept should be clear in your mind what you are delivering, and that requires the skill. And through updating yourself, I think the skill can be generated. So become effective at every stage in the life is most important. And then ultimately, the leader, what we are expecting, what people are expecting from you is the result. Give us the result. And once you give the result, I think the respect for you will be tremendous, and the leadership will come to you, not only in your organization, but it will be the state level leadership, it may be a national level leadership, and it may be the international level leadership. So I think this is the meaning of the leader according to me. But during this process, several times we fail. Failure is not a crime, but learning from the failure and improving should be the mission in the mind. We talk about Sachin Tendulkar, 100 centuries which he has made. During our life, we have seen Sachin making 100 centuries. But how many of you know that 27 centuries he missed because he was out in the range of 90 to 99? So just imagine 1/3 was the failure as far as the Sachin is considered in making the centuries. But he has not given up, my friend. And that's why he could make that 100 centuries. So consider all these actually path in the life and try to become a leader. Leadership, according to me, when I actually analyze myself, is the decision-making process. Whether it is our Prime Minister making some decisions, it is just for the contribution to the people of India. Sometimes the decision may be wrong according to some people, but when you are implementing with some actually devotion, many times the effects will be afterwards, which people will enjoy. So you have to take the decision if you really wanted to become the leader. Mahendra Singh Dhoni, I think when he became the captain for 2020 first time, accidental captain, what we can say, when Sachin Tendulkar, Dravid and Virendra Sehwag has refused to actually participate in not Virendra Sehwag, it was Lakshman, unable to participate in 2020 match because they considered that is not their platform, and he got the captainship. And the last over which he has given to Joginder Sharma, I think that made the difference, and we win the World Cup first time 2020, which was organized in South Africa. It's a decision making, and you should be different in the decision making. You will be criticized if you fail, but if it is a success, people will applaud you, and that's why make the decision that is most important. Dilip Sangvi, the Sun Pharma, I will come to the story later. But in this race again, I consider Dr. Patangrao Kadam, who is the founder of Bharati Vidyapeeth, is a great decision maker, a great visionary. The vision, mission, and action which he has implemented, and that's why today Bharati Vidyapeeth Deemed University is known worldwide. He has set a dream. When he started the small coaching classes, he said one day it will be a Bharati Vidyapeeth. That's why right from the beginning, it was called as a Bharati Vidyapeeth. And when the opportunity which he got with all the resources and everything, he made the Deemed University. The dream became the reality. One thing which I want to tell you, so many decisions which he has implemented, and his brother, our ex-principal, Dr. Shivaji Rao Kadam, implemented it. That is also the great leadership style, which I can say, but I can list Dr. Patangrao Kadam even in that list. And the great Amitabh Bachchan, what a fabulous career he was having at the start of his career when he joined as a marketing personnel in one of the leading actually pharmaceutical company. But led actually that company, and when the decision came, as far as his hobbies considered, which was acting, his brother told him that you join the film industry because acting skill is tremendous and that is the right platform for you. And today, I think he has done the miracle even in the film industry. He's the star of the film industry. He's the Shahenshah of the film industry. But that small decision, actually leaving that job, which was a fabulous job, he was getting 10,000 rupees payment in the era of, I think, 1960 something. And that was because of his knowledge and the skill. But leaving that skill or leaving that platform and coming to the film industry with the advice of some people is the great decision making in that case. So many times, if you make the decision, I think you can make the contribution in a big way. Excellence, you said, leadership and excellence. When I actually went to the dictionary, the meaning which is given in the English dictionary is outstanding. Excellence means outstanding. Excellence means extremely good. And when we come to the drug like crocin, when everybody is talking about the crocin, just simple example I wanted to put you. My mother, who is 91 year younger, just actually feeling the temperature yesterday, and my son Samir, who is also pharmacist, he has given the crocin tablet to her. And within 3 hours, her temperature was reduced. And the evening, I saw she was actually praying for the God with actually extremely normal temperature or the normal health. That means the excellence means what? It is the performance, it is the brand, it is the contribution which product make or maybe the people make. So build that quality, give the performance, build a character in your personality, give the consistency as far as your work is considered, build your brand. Automatically your brand will be built. And once the brand is built, I think leadership is stamped on your personality in that case. And for all these things, I think the attitude is required. Outstanding contributions are required. Extremely good work which you have to do. And once you are dedicated to that, you know, life is only one-time opportunity, said by Dr. Chandrakant Kokate most of the time, who was my teacher. It's a one-time opportunity for you. It may be a one lecture for you, but that one lecture will inspire you like anything to contribute in big way as a teacher. So what is leadership? It's a role to contribute. As Swami Vivekananda has said, that meaning of life is contribution. Continuously contribute something. Make a difference in others' life. And as a pharmacist, you have given this opportunity to make a difference in saving the life and nurturing the life and protecting the life and enhancing the quality of the life by producing competent pharmacists. As a teacher, your role is to produce a competent pharmacist, confident pharmacist, complete pharmacist. So contribute on that line. Devote yourself fully for the teaching profession. I think results you will get, rewards you will get, respect you will get, and start performing on that line. That is the leadership. You want to become a leader, start performing. Leadership will come to you. You may not be leader initially, but because of your performance, the leadership will come to you. And that is the example which I wanted to quote to you. Dilip Sanghvi, when he started, is a commerce man. He borrowed 10,000 rupees from his father, a wholesale business in Calcutta, and started actually marketing the loan license basis. The first product was Lidosan. It was a lithium carbonate working as an antipsychotic drug. 6 months, Dr. Nandi, especially the specialist, psychiatric specialist, a leading specialist in Calcutta, not prescribed product of Dilip Sanghvi. But when Dilip Sanghvi went to him after 6 months, he said, look, Dilip, actually the drug level of lithium carbonate, blood level of the drug level in the blood, it is not manageable. If you can give me the solution on that line, I will start prescribing the Lidosan. And Dilip Sanghvi was ready for that. Technically, he was leading. And again, the confidence was there, perseverance was there, communication was excellent. And he said, sir, no problem. I have organized the spectrophotometer, which we can refractometer, which can test actually, or which can actually identify the blood level, especially the lithium carbonate is considered. And you can actually start prescribing that. And that will be at 50% of the cost which I have organized. And then the first prescription of Lidosan after 6 months, Mr. Nandi has written. See the technical skill in convincing, hard work, 6 month perseverance, and see the attitude. And today we are talking about the Sun Pharma, which is the #1 pharma company of India, after taking Ranbaxy for 24,000 crore, turnover touching to 34,000 crores recently, and even I think 8,000 to 9,000 crores is the export of Sun Pharma. A BCom person can do that because of all these aspects. Even the technical skill in pharmacy, although he's not having a BPharm degree, but it is much more, because many of our students, Bharati Vidyapeeth Pune College of Pharmacy students, are working for the Sun Pharma today. And he's leading, but his skills are extremely good. Hard work, tremendous, and the attitude is always positive to give the best thing. So leadership comes automatically with this combination of the ingredient. Kiran Majumdar, another best example in front of me, completed her BSc Biology and MSc Biotech and went to the Australia to do the course on biotechnology, especially in the fermentation. She is the gold medalist of that university that time, came to India looking for a job. The job was denied to her because of overqualification, or maybe the role was not there in the pharmaceutical industry that time, but not given up. Went to the bank, bank denied the loan, but she has taken 10,000 rupees and started the enzyme manufacturing, small plant in a garage. And today, Biocon is the giant in that case, as far as the vaccines and the biotech products are considered. So look, this opportunity which leaders has actually explored. And I think as a leader, if you really wanted to contribute, you have to explore these opportunities even in the teaching profession. So starting with 10,000 rupees, today the capital of Biocon itself touching to 54,000 crores rupees. So can you contribute? You can contribute to make the entrepreneur as far as the students are considered. If you discuss these stories with the student, I think one of your students will get inspired and he will become the entrepreneur. That is your contribution as a teacher in that case. You may not become entrepreneur yourself, but you will develop many entrepreneurs in that case. Dr. J.K. Lala, who was my principal at Kundnani College of Pharmacy, many times we ask the question to Dr. Lala, you are having all these qualities, why you are not joining the pharmaceutical industry? He said, I wanted you to make the pharmaceutical industry, and that's why I decided teaching as a profession. The great actually teacher in the pharmaceutics, which we always remember, Dr. Varsha knows, Dr. Janvi knows how Dr. Lala has actually taken the teaching profession in a big way. And another meaning today, which I wanted to give you, what I learned from my guru, Dr. Shivaji Rao Kadam. Leadership is development of future leaders. And how you can do that? This man has done it. Identifying the right people for the right task, that I identified from Dr. Shivaji Rao Kadam. Providing them all resources of management, 6 N's we are talking, whether it is a main, whether it is a money, whether it is a machine, whether it is a material, whether it is a motivation, whether it is a method, everything you can give to that person. Identifying actually the person who is having a desire to do something, inspiring them to achieve the task, helping them at the critical stage in that case, implementing the decision. As I said, Dr. Patang Rao Kadam has taken many decisions to make this university, but implementation part, this leader, Dr. Shivaji Rao Kadam, his brother, has implemented it very thoroughly, and that's why that's why Bharati Vidyapeeth today is known worldwide. Making a team, what I identified from his personality, he was making a team and giving that task to the team, solving the problems, and always a leader, a good leader, is having a smiling personality. That means actually he's absorbing many failures, he's absorbing many problems, but giving you the solutions in that case. That is the true leadership according to me. And hats off to Dr. Shivaji Rao Kadam in that case. Leadership is development of future leader. Once you become the leader, you give the opportunity for the right person in that case to become the leader. Then only the country will progress, profession will progress. That is the meaning according to me. Leadership through excellence, another my guru. In fact, my MPharm guru in pharmacology, actually he met with the accident and he died when I was doing the MPharm. But this man, Dr. Ramesh Goyal, who was doing PhD under him, he guided me, he mentored me, he inspired me, he motivated me. And when I looked Dr. Ramesh Goyal as a teacher, I think teaching skills were excellent, practical skills were excellent. Whatever the dissection, whether it is a dog or a cat or a frog or a rat, I think he was a master in that. And even the research skill today, he is also in the 2% of the scientists of the world and contributing today, even with the administrative skill. All these skills Dr. Ramesh Goyal is having. So these are the role models in front of us. And I think they are leading from the front in the teaching profession. He is today the Vice Chancellor of DIPSRU. You know, but many times yesterday only he discussed with me. He said, although I am having all this skill, but when I applied for the principal to become at LM College of Pharmacy, my candidature was denied. And later he became the Vice Chancellor of MSUDC Baroda. And today he is the Vice Chancellor of the first Pharma University of India, that is DIPSRU. So nobody can block you, what I mean to say. If your intention is good, if you are having the skill, if you are having the knowledge, you can reach to the altitude that is the Everest in the life. Another person who converted himself from the teaching profession to the businessman, the best example according to me is the Baiju Ravindran. You know the Baiju today, even all our cricket players are wearing the trademark of the Baiju or the contribution of the sponsorship which he has done. He was a BE mechanical person. Story of, I think, maybe 1980. Multinational company, he got the job. And his salary was that time 60,000 rupees. And one day, one Sunday, he went to his friend, those who were giving the CAT for the MBA admission, and they stuck up with one problem. Their friend stuck up with one actually mathematical problem. And he saw that problem. He said, okay, I will actually convince you how to solve this problem. He convinced them with his skill, and the confidence is built. And then later his friend said, why don't you actually coach us for the CAT? He accepted that responsibility without taking any money. But all these three actually friends got the admission through the CAT in a good management institute. And then these three friends told Mr. Baiju that leave that profession, what you are doing at present with a multinational company, start coaching. coaching for the CAT or maybe other exams in that case. So he came in the tuition field in a small room, started with the 20 students, and then again went to the tuition class of 30. He expanded, then went with the hall with 100 students. Then he hired the auditorium for the 500 students, and then later from state to state, he was hiring the stadiums, 25,000 student capacity at a time, and coaching them. And then he identified that going from one place to another place is very difficult later. Why not to go for the online coaching classes? Today we are going for online coaching classes, but Baiju thought it 20 years back and implemented that activity. He made his own company, which is a EduTech company, and apps which he brought for the 6th to the 12th class. I think Shahrukh Khan is the big ambassador of actually Baiju's, and the way the skill development which is happening in the most practical way is the right example. He's the first 100 richest person of India. Richness is not the money. How many people you have employed, how many people you have skilled, that is most important angle to me. Money will come. Money will not actually remain anywhere. So technical knowledge, hard work, passion and confidence, I think the Baiju is the best example. Teacher became a great businessman in that case. And what is the skill? Convincing by making the things simple. And I think as a teacher, if you build this skill, tomorrow you may be the Baiju as far as the pharmacy education is considered. Now opportunity is there through the online for you. Just think on this and you can contribute in a big way. I think this person said, give me the good teachers, I will give the best country. And I think try to become a good teacher. In that case, you are building the country in a big way, although it's a pharmacy education. Altitude in pharmacy education today, one common thing with all these people, today they are the vice chancellors. Many of them, Dr. Chandrakant Kokate was the first one who was my guru. My colleague and best friend, Dr. B. Suresh, leading as the president of Pharmacy Council of India, was the vice chancellor of JSS, now pro-chancellor. Dr. Ramesh Goyal, I told you. Dr. Naveen said, as Dr. Savita and Dr. Atmaram told, this program is inaugurated by them. He is the GTU vice chancellor. Dr. Shailendra Saraf, then again, Dr. Pramod Yavle, my best friend. So many of them. So as a teacher today, you have the equal opportunity if you start contributing in your field to become the vice chancellor. And vice chancellor is the altitude or maybe the Everest as far as the teaching profession is considered, my friend. And since many state universities are coming, deemed universities are coming, I think with your contribution through the science or maybe with the research, publication and patent, one day you can see that many of you can become the vice chancellors of the universities. But this man, I always respect. The only one teacher at present who got the Padma Shri is Dr. Har Kishan Singh, a chemistry professor. But he got the actually Padma Shri. The reason is he has written the history of pharmacy profession in India. So extracurricular activities can contribute for you to make a leader in that case. NIPER, his contribution is tremendous. He's the founder of the NIPER, which we can say. And that's why, because of this contribution, which was the major two contribution, along with the chemistry contribution as a teacher, he got the Padma Shri. So can you actually think about this and the work if you do? I think Padma Shri, Padma Vibhushan, all these awards, the highest awards of India, which you can actually take it. And one message today, which I wanted to give you, I just saw this web series of Harshad Mehta. Don't take it in other way. It's a negative part as far as playing with the rules. But there was one slogan which I like very much. Ishq hai to risk hai. And in case of leadership, I wanted to tell you, leadership hai to decision making hai. So if you make the decision, I think you can be the top leader in the pharmacy profession. Thank you very much, Dr. Atmaram Pawar and all the colleagues for giving me this opportunity. And I, as a 2021, I wish you a very, very happy and healthy new year. And let's hope that the vaccine, which is going to be starting from tomorrow, which will build the antibodies in us to protect our life, to contribute in a big way. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, sir, for your insightful talk. Your views on leadership and excellence and the examples of leadership quoted by you are truly inspiring and motivating, sir. And what could be a better way to end a process on leadership and excellence than, after your lecture, it has ended in the best possible manner. So with this, I thank you once again, and I move on to the next part of the program, which is the feedback from some of our participants. So I will call out the names of the participants. I request you to kindly unmute yourself and also switch on the camera. I also request participants to keep their feedback short and crisp so that we can conclude the program on time. So the first participant I would like to invite for sharing the views is Dr. Sangeeta Shukla, Associate Professor, Navyug Kanya Mahavidyalaya, Uttar Pradesh.
Good room to all you, respected director sir, organizing team members, especially Dr. Atmaram sir, Dr. Savita ji, and other participants. My purpose to join this FDP was to acquire new information about pedagogy for new education policy, to learn better ways to use ICT tools for better teaching and research, to make myself more efficient, emotionally sound, responsive, persuasive, managed, and an excellent teacher. It was well prepared. Now I am saying about the points of appreciations of this workshop. It was well prepared. The invitation and schedule was posted timely, and the person to monitor and assist the participants was always there. The speakers had sound knowledge of what they were about to present, punctual and well prepared. Another point, in any event organized, there are some things which are bound to go wrong, which are not in anyone's hands. A competent infrastructure manages it well. Similarly, the shifting of topics of another session in a well-informed and orderly manner is to be appreciated. Even the attentiveness of the participants can be checked in this manner. The amazing preparation of the team shows that they had catered for almost every problem, which remind me of Murphy's Law, which states that everything that can go wrong will go wrong. On this last day of this FDP, now I can say this FDP has served me a booster for my family life and professional life. I appreciate the whole FDP team of BVDU Pune College of Pharmacy and Atal Academy for imbibing a series of sessions thoughtfully on the topics which are needed in present scenario. Rather, I can say they have attempted to remove the present bad practices of the society in an organized way. Thank you.
Thank you very much, madam. I now invite the next delegate to share his views, Dr. Arun Upadhyay, Associate Professor, NSHM Knowledge Campus, Durgapur, West Bengal. Sir, we are not able to hear you. Dr. Upadhyay, sir, we are unable to hear you. Upadhyay, sir, I request you to kindly rejoin. In the meanwhile, I will move to the next delegate, Mr. Saurabh Sanghavi, who is Assistant Professor at SVPM College of Pharmacy, Malegaon, Maharashtra. Mr. Saurabh Sanghavi, sir, are you there? I will move forward. I will invite the next delegate, Dr. Pravesh Soti, Associate Professor, Krupanidhi School of Management, Karnataka. Dr. Pravesh Soti, are you there?
Preeti, they're not able to unmute themselves. That's what is here
Okay.
they have written in the chat box.
Yes, ma'am. I will check that. We have unmuted the participants. Dr. Pravesh Soti, are you there? Okay, Professor Saurabh Sanghavi, are you there?
Am I audible? Hello?
You are not. Yes, we are able to hear you, but it's not clear.
I'm not getting any response from your end now. Hello? Yeah, am I
Yes.
audible?
Yes. Madam, you are audible.
Yeah,
Please
ma'am, I'm
proceed.
here.
Yes, yes. Kindly increase the volume of your mic so that we can hear you still better. Pravesh, madam. Yes, please
Shall I share
proceed.
my
Yes.
screen? Ma'am?
Madam, kindly switch on your video also.
Yeah.
Madam, you are on mute.
Preeti, Mr. Ranjan wants to do it.
Yes, please proceed, Mr. Ranjan. Please unmute yourself and also switch on your camera and please proceed for the feedback.
Yeah, I had unmuted. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay.
Please switch on your camera. Yes.
My camera is also on.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, myself, Ranjan, and I work for industry as an oil and gas consultant. I think I am an odd man out here, others being staffs of colleges and faculties. So actually, it's actually good that this year it happened through online because otherwise I would not be able to participate. I'm in Tamil Nadu. So it's one thing good, and the online thing has done a great favor in that case. And regarding the sessions, actually, I appreciate the organizers who had ensured that the meeting starts and ends on time. Sometimes they go and remind the presenter that this many minutes are remaining, and so they have to be. So that shows the kind of focus they have for time management. And also, I appreciate the control that you guys had like by muting the participants. Usually in online meetings, the background noises of other participants would create some nuisance. But this had been very rightly controlled by your organizing team by doing that muting only when the presenter asks people to speak. Then the organizers would unmute. That is a good thing, which is new, which I haven't seen in the other cases. And regarding sessions, the sessions were presented by the presenters very well. They were experts and experienced in their own topics and subjects. Usually, I do not volunteer. In fact, but one of the session, I think they had told to be, coming out of the comfort zone and participate as part of one of the lecture. So that, I think, made me to, accept to participate, to give this kind of feedback. And finally, kudos once again to the organizers for conducting this leadership and excellence workshop, which was beneficial to me and practical to implement in our day-to-day lives. And I will be able to succeed, I hope. I enjoyed it. I hope the same for everyone. Thanks, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Sir is from the industry. So like he said, he is not from the academic field, and he has still found the program beneficial. So we are very happy about this. We will move on to the next participant, Dr. Prashant Ghode, who is professor at JSPM's Rajarshi Shahu College of Pharmacy, Tathawade, Pune. Dr. Prashant Ghode.
Hello, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, one and all. I am Dr. Prashant Ghode from JSPM Rajashri Shahu College of Pharmacy and Research. Would like to congratulate the entire team of Bharati Vidyapeeth College of Pune College of Pharmacy for organizing such an informative AICT sponsored 5 days online Atal FDP on leadership and excellence. During these 5 days Atal FDP, we got opportunity to listen to many well-known personalities in the field of leadership and excellence. The speakers have covered many important topics like management skill, team building and motivation, interactive teaching through problem solving and critical thinking, and use of ICT for time management, and many more. All these topics were definitely helpful for us. Indeed, it was a very helpful FDP for all of us, not only in professional but also in the personal life too. To develop the positive attitude after this pandemic to start anew. We are thankful to AICT for developing and disseminating on FDPs like Atal for all around development of the future. Once again, I congratulate Dr. Atmaram Pawar sir, the Dr. Savita Yadav ma'am, and Vivida Zapte madam, and the entire team of Bharati Vidyapeeth Pune College of Pharmacy for organizing such a informative, knowledgeable FDP and the successful completion of the FDP. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you very much, sir. I invite Dr. Arun Upadhyay, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dr. Arun Upadhyay. Do we have Mr. Saurabh Sanghavi or Dr. Pravesh Suri? Any of these three participants are there and are able to unmute and speak?
Preeti, Mr. Sangvi is not able to join because he has put it in the chat box. His microphone and video is not working.
Okay. So Dr. Arun Upadhyay and Dr. Pravesh Soti, if you can, if you are able to unmute, and or else then we can proceed further. These were the participants who had given their names for expressing the feedback. Fine, we will move forward. May I request Burande sir to kindly unshare your PPT, because sir, we want to take a virtual photograph of all our participants and people present here.
Cool. Shall I share the PPT?
Sir, we want you to unshare the PPT.
Okay.
It is shared. Yes, thank you so much, sir. I request all to kindly switch on their cameras so that we can all take a virtual photograph, virtual group photograph for all of us. We are all in the virtual classroom and requesting more participants to kindly open your cameras. We have more seats remaining in our virtual classroom, so I request more people to kindly open their cameras so that we can fill up all the seats. Thank you very much to all for switching on the cameras. So coming towards the end of the program, it is now time to express gratitude towards all who have contributed towards the organization and execution of this program. To start with, we would like to thank AICTE for sponsoring the program, especially Dr. Ravindra Kumar Soni, Director of the Atal Academy, and Dr. Giridhari Lal Garg, Assistant Director of the Atal Academy. I thank Dr. Burande sir for his time and insights on this occasion. I thank our principal, Dr. A.P. Pawar sir, our vice principals, Dr. Varsha Pokharkar ma'am and Dr. Janavi Rao ma'am for encouraging, supporting and guiding throughout. I am grateful to Dr. Velnekar sir, Dr. Baljeet Kaur madam and the entire IMAD team for technical and professional support. Special thanks to Mr. Mayur Shah and Mr. Mandar Bhondwe from our university ICT team for helping with the Microsoft Teams setup. We thank all our speakers for conducting insightful sessions. We express gratitude towards students, non-teaching staff and all faculty members for continuous help and support for the smooth conduction of this program. Last but not the least, we extend heartfelt gratitude towards all delegates for their enthusiastic participation and huge response. I hope all participants have benefited from this program and have received several inputs which they can implement in order to excel and become effective leaders in their fields. Once again, I express my sincere gratitude to one and all. Thank you very much. I request all participants to kindly join back on Microsoft Teams at exactly 3 o'clock. The instructions for the online test and the link for the test will be given there. So all participants are requested to join back at 3 p.m. Thank you very much to all.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
We have posted the link in the chat box of Microsoft Teams as well as WhatsApp group also. So kindly start solving the test. Again, I'm repeating the instructions for those who have joined late. The test is going to be of 50 MCQ based questions. Each of them will carry 1 mark. Please put your valid and registered mail ID, which you have registered with the Atal Academy, and the rest of the details that you have provided. All the questions are compulsory. There is no negative marking. And the time for the exam will be till 4:15 p.m.